How old are you? I'm 25. I'm 25. I don't know. I feel like it's hot. Like, I've been so hot these few days. I'm 26. Lynn J, thank you. 26. I'm 25, so we basically the same age. Not everybody is stereotypically pretty. Ugly women aren't invisible. Hmm, you gotta really get to know these people out here. You got a boyfriend? Yes. I'm 89. No wonder he be saying stuff that like we just, we're probably thinking about like, huh? Because there's like a different age and there's a difference in culture. But the fact that you're 89, I really, really, really love that for you, and that's beautiful. Your red hair is so lovely. Thank you. I just be kind of upset because it's like when I wash it, this is how it looks, and it's really a fucking mess. And then it's hard to do. It's hard to straighten. It's hard to make it like more curly because I gotta like take my time. Oh, it's just annoying. I love that wrist is 89. That's really beautiful. That's historical. Exactly. I hope I wonder what his birthday is. You should be an intuition flow polyamorist like me. Wow. What the fuck was that? Okay, let's do that one again. You should be an intuition flow polyamorist. You should teach me. Yep, Riz is talking about yep. I want to know what his birthday is. He's 89 years old, guys. Let's give it up for him. You should be polyamorous for the most on Bigo. I'm not doing shit. They trying to sound smart. No, these are real words and people actually use them. You pronounced it wrong. Fuck you. Fuck you. I tried so fucking hard. Yeah, Actualist is a bot confirmed. Okay, but he still sent me money, so I'm still gonna talk to him because somebody's controlling that account to be able to send me money. So we good around here. Well, I can't believe that. You guys could confirm that he's a bot, but that's crazy. Amor is love in Spanish. Well, yes, it is. It sure is. For the 89. Spanish people show the most love. It's true, you guys. He knows something. It's true. Spanish people do be showing the most love. Like, they be like 12 deep in a house, 12 people living in a house. That is more amazing than me being 89. Nah, it's amazing to be 89. Like, let's not downplay that. But Spanish people don't usually be whatever the fuck. Exactly, because it's like, it's not, it's weird. To me, it's weird. Big facts, we do. Yeah. It means being in a multiple relationships. Now I know what it means. That's why I said it's weird. Hey, Driz. Muslim. Exactly. I love Muslim people. They're so they have morals and they're so respectful. They be getting married. They do be getting married for beneficial purposes, but they still live like a pretty weird lifestyle. You good? Yes, I've been good. How was your life? Thank you, Epiphany. Thank you, Frank Panachi, for the follow. I'm a spiritual polyamorist. Please, please, please enlighten me. Please, please. I would love to fucking know. Give me a definition. Let me guess, you're Puerto Rican. Bitch, everybody always thinks I'm fucking Puerto Rican. I don't know if I gotta stop cursing. I don't know if I gotta dye my hair back to black. I don't know if I have to carry myself better. I don't know if I have to straighten my fucking hair. I don't know if I have to curl the shit. I don't know what I have to do, but I'm not fucking Puerto Rican. I love Puerto Ricans. Kudos to them. A lot of them are fucking nuts out of their mind. A lot of them are super cool. You cannot stereotype any race, but people always tell me that I look like I'm Puerto Rican, and I'm trying to figure out what is it? Is it the fact that my hair is red? Is it the fact that I look like I'm Hispanic? I mean, I'm Dominican, but like, why do people never think I'm Dominican is the question. Sad. It's so sad. Multiple companions for different things without getting married. Multiple companions for different things without getting married. I see, like, you got a girl that's gonna sit there and cook. The other girl that you fucking with, she knows how to like give you massages. The other girl that you fucking with, she's a better mother. I fucking feel you. I completely feel you. But that's just not for me. That's for you though. That's good. That's your shit. Cheeks clapper Mar, you do. Death by my fourth. Thank you. Look Dominican or Rican. Yeah, people just never assume I'm Dominican first. It's as simple as flowing with your intuition and as you flow with love without expectations. I feel you and all of that, but it's like I don't want to catch nothing. All of the above. And if everybody's very honest, like, yo, we having sex with this person or whatever, and everybody cool with it, then shit, do your thing. Like, if that's what floats your boat, but that's not what floats mine. I'm Puerto Rican and everyone thinks I'm Dominican. Epiphany, like, bro, who gave you your name? Somebody really gave you that name? Is that your name or is that not your name? And you're Puerto Rican, but everybody thinks you're Dominican. Probably because you're more darker. Because I don't know, people I guess think I'm Puerto Rican because I'm not as dark. Shit, I don't know what it is. Actualist, yes. Poly Amorous for more money too. Yes, dumb bitches make money. Like, I get it. Like, when you're in a relationship, you're gonna be stable to a certain degree. You're gonna whatever have your problems, blah blah blah, this and the fourth. But you're gonna have a certain level of stability. But I feel like when you're talking to multiple fucking bitches, you could be mad at one of them one day and then be like, all right, I'm gonna talk to the next one and then whatever and blah blah, all of that. And that's cool. I personally, myself, me, I support you. I support what you're doing. It's not for me. I wouldn't do it. If my kids was telling me, yo, I'm out here doing a poly, whatever the fuck relationship, I'm gonna be like, listen, let this be the last time that you talk to me about this shit, cause I don't give a fuck. Don't involve me. Don't talk to me. If that's what floats your boat and that's what makes you happy, like, I birthed you, I did my job as a parent, like, this is what you want to do, this is what you want to do. But don't even fucking talk to me about this shit, cause like I don't even want to hear these things through my innocent ears. But I'm happy for you if you happy. You gonna have that one you live with. Oh no. If I was living with somebody and they're like talking to other people, I just couldn't deal with that. Like, I would be like, bye. Peace the fuck out. It's a nickname. My real name is Prince, and yeah, since I'm darker. Okay, there you go. And your real name is Prince is beautiful. You can be polyamorous but only have sex with one. I support you. I support you. You want me to support you? I support you. Hey, if you're happy, one is enough. Really, because I'm like, bro, like, these bitches be really like making you have a headache and stuff and be arguing with you. Like, when they start catching feelings, the deeper and deeper you get into a relationship. So it's like, I really couldn't even imagine having more than one girlfriend. Like, first of all, you must have money for all of that headache. because you have to do some compensation for, like, ain't no way you could have more than one girlfriend and you don't have enough money to like supply for everybody being upset. Because if you don't spend Valentine's Day with me, or you don't spend my birthday with me because you're with one of the 5 people that you're in a relationship with, but you're only sleeping with the person in your house, like, I might feel some type of way. No, it's too much confusion. Absolutely. Like, it's a stress. It's a stress that I would never want to deal with. So it's like I could support you doing what makes you happy. I know absolutely I couldn't live with that. I could not live with that. It's very stressful, and I don't have to go through it to know that it's stressful. I just couldn't. I couldn't fathom that. Like, I want to die and be stable and have something simple, and that's it. Like, I don't want nothing complicated, having to, bitch. Like, how about bills? How about stuff that you put under your name? How about traveling and stuff? How about emergency contact when you go to the clinic? You gonna tell your fucking doctor I'm sleeping with 5 fucking people, or no, I'm only sleeping with one, but I'm dating 5, and one of the 5 could show up with me as my wife. Like, you're gonna fucking confuse even your fucking primary care doctor. Spiritually is the best way. It is not the best way spiritually. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But like, bro, that's soul bonds. Like, now you're getting involved with people, like, and you're sleeping with people, like, no. That's not, I could see how it's good spiritually if you trying to gain like benefits. You want a bitch to give you a massage, and you want then somebody to cook for you, and then somebody to take care of the kids. Like, if you want to have like 3 different fucking people servicing you in different ways, then shit, 100%. I feel you. I get what you're trying to do. Spiritually is benefiting you. But for me, I'd rather tell my partner, listen, you're going to have to put on wigs throughout the course of the week, and we're going to pretend we're different people, have different personalities to keep the shit spicy and keep the shit going. And then to make sure our relationship is healthy, you're going to have to learn how to cook, and you're going to have to learn how to get massage, and you're going to have to learn how to be a mom. I'd rather just tell my partner that. But to deal with 3 different fucking bitches, how do you even keep up with what you're telling people? I'm a fucking forget what I told who. And I'm gonna be like, oh shit, I thought I already told you that. And then somebody gonna be like, oh no, you probably told your other fucking girlfriend. And I'm gonna get fucking mad. I'm gonna be like, bro, this shit is too fucking much. Yes, many benefits. Hey, your mental capacity is phenomenal. And honestly, like, the fact that you can maintain all of this going is great. It's great. I'm happy for you. That's if they're always gonna have time for you. But that's what I'm fucking saying. How the fuck can anybody have time for you when you don't have time for them? You split your time according to who you're talking to. Could be working too much too. Huh? If you really cared about somebody enough and you were like, okay, work is becoming a problem, you would maintain that person so they could stay home and then give you time that you want to be given to you. Like, I don't know, you have to create a relationship with someone that you also will want to return, because it's like y'all be trying to half-ass certain things and just, I'm gonna invest in this relationship, and then when I'm not feeling this, I'm gonna go and talk to this other bitch. Like, bro, I don't give a fuck if you talk to 20 bitches in this month. Those same 20 bitches that you're gonna talk to in this month, a year from today, you're gonna get tired of those bitches and you're gonna start talking to a new 20 bitches. And then it's gonna be like, bro, sooner or later, you're gonna have to like figure your shit out. Cause like, this don't got shit to do with nobody else but you and the stuff that you're requiring and you're needing. And you gotta start understanding, why the fuck do I feel the need to like have all these women? That's kind of fucking weird. And you cannot have actually a personality when you're sleeping with different people, because you're adjusting yourself and your personality every time you're with a new person, instead of growing with somebody and you guys both growing together and like getting to know each other. You're adjusting your fucking shit every time that you're talking to a new fucking bitch. So it's like, I really can't even take a fucking person like you seriously. But I appreciate the $5. Yes, many benefits. This motherfucker proud of the shit he's doing. Then is if they all gonna have time for you. Could be working too much, not self-employed and free to be. It's hard to have the perfect one. If you don't have the perfect one, why the fuck you can't just sit the fuck down on your couch and say, all right, these bitches is not the one for me, and I'm gonna just sit my ass the fuck down, and then I'm going to look for this perfect person. And until then, I'm gonna just be by myself. Like, why people can't do that? Because then your karma is going to come and bite you in the ass. And then when you really do fuck with somebody and you feel like you found the perfect one, you're not even going to fucking trust that bitch, because you're going to be thinking, oh, this bitch is not trustworthy because of all of the shit that you didn't fucking did. It's truly for a guy to have 3 ladies he lives with. You're fucking bugging the fuck out. Muslim got wives they live with. If you got money for that, bro, so be it. Do it. Do it. You could pay me $1 million fucking dollars and I will not lay down and sleep with you as long as I know that you're sleeping with another fucking person. Like, I don't give a fuck how many wives you have. I will not be included in the summary at all. I don't give a fuck how many wives you have, how many money you offer me, whatever. Like, I'm not gonna sell out my morals because you have money. Because the same route could be accomplished in many other ways. That's why some of these women out here, like, they get pregnant with men, and then like 50 Cent baby mom or whatever the fuck baby mom, when they found out that she was one of Diddy's like sex slaves, they wanted to like feel some type of way. But it's like, bro, that's why you get to know women and not just lust for them and then just think, let me sleep with them. Because women can get pregnant, and if they go through with the decision of having a baby, that's your son at the end of the day, and you're going to have to deal with this woman for the rest of your life. And if you don't really know her morals and her intentions like that, this is who's going to be raising your son. This is who's going to be raising your son. And the thing is, if this person's just sleeping around for money and losing her morals for money, like, that's just crazy to me. Like, I don't give a fuck how much money you have. If you tell me you have a wife, like, don't look at me no more. Don't breathe. Don't look my direction. It's because people are slow as fuck and scared to be alone. Yeah, people like have a problem not being by themselves, and it's so strange. It's by God design. Shut the fuck up. Now you're gonna bring God into this, bitch. Who the fuck you been telling this shit to? Because I'm not falling for that shit. The God that I serve is not out here feeling like men should have 3 wives. You got me fucked up. And I agree with what you're saying with them networking and they're like making money. Absolutely, because you guys are some hoes. You guys are some whores, some sluts. Recording, poly, to all of that. Like, bro, y'all have no morals at all. Y'all might as well get on OnlyFans and do whatever y'all do. Nah, I only need one woman and she will be my everything too. I'll be damned. You say that, bro, but then it's like you could say that a man has to be with 3 women at once. So it's like, what the fuck you want? Like, you're contradicting yourself. I don't know how the fuck people even deal with your shit, because you're trying to say like, oh, men have to have 3 wives, and then all in the same breath you're like, oh, but I only sleep with one. Like, you would irritate the fuck out of me. Why do females outnumber males? By fucking nature? Fuck. Imagine that there was an even amount of number of people in the world. So if you got 7 fucking siblings and my family only has 2, and all of the world has a perfect amount of numbers, you mean to tell me that every single person was meant for one another, and that's why coincidentally there's an even amount of number of people? People die every fucking second and come back every second, so there will never be an even amount of people. And just because right now there's more women doesn't mean that it was designed to be that way so people could sleep with women. What the fuck kind of shit is that? Just because of that could be due to the fact that there needs to be in a future time more women to be able to hold the country to a certain standard, or to, keep the homes together. Like, you don't fucking know why is what and what is what. You could believe in science and the Big Bang. You could believe in nature. You could believe in coincidence. You could believe in things happening for a reason. You could believe in God and everything being how he wanted it to be. But for you to fucking sit there and tell me right now that that's why, bitch, bye. No, I wasn't talking to you. Oh my God, now he gonna fucking sit here and say, why do females stop having kids in their 40s but not males? If you're a male and you decided to have kids past fucking 40, you're a fucking stupid ass, because you're not gonna truthfully be in your kids' life. You were just, feeling like you want to be out here in the streets and just sleeping around with anybody and not having no fucking morals. And then you chose to have a kid at 40 something years old. And by the time you're 40 or 50, you're already gonna start getting old. So you're not gonna actually be there to raise that kid. So it's like you're talking some bullshit, because the reason women stop having kids at that age is because that's it. Like, you're not supposed to have kids and be 60 years old with a 20-year-old, because how the fuck are you gonna have fun and raise that kid and do activities and have the energy to do certain things? You're gonna be wanting to come up with a retirement plan, and your kid is probably still fucking living with you, just starting college, and you have to be there to help them figure out college and what they want to do in life, and you're over here fucking pushing 60 trying to think about your retirement, and you can't even fucking retire because you got to think about him. The fuck? Like, that's why women cannot give birth past 40. And it's so disrespectful for you to just use up a woman, sleep with them, get them pregnant, and then sit there and still have the belief system, I could talk to other people. Bro, like, you know what women go through? You could sit there and fucking die because you sat there and loved the man so much that you wanted to expand his generation and become a family and a union with this man. And y'all motherfuckers gonna sit here and fucking say that you have the right to talk to more women because there's more women population out there. And if there was more men, then what the fuck would the excuse be? That women could get pregnant by more men, and they could have multiple baby fathers? People are fucking twisted in the head. Babe, I think you are the smartest person on earth. Thank you, sweetie. Now, 3 women is too much. I got too much time and energy. Like, for real. People are fucking reckless. I had a kid at 80. I have a kid at 80. Shut, please. If a man keeps himself healthy and young looking, it's possible. I never said it's possible, bro. I'm talking about you're gonna want to fucking retire and go to sleep. You're not gonna want to be in the fucking field playing football, throwing shit, going to the clubs with your fucking kid. You're not. I keep myself as young as I spirit should flow with my intuition. Like, I'm talking about, you better have some fucking money. You better have some fucking money, because, like, bitch, I would not put up with this shit from you if you did not have no money. I will play you like the dog that you fucking are. I will take everything that you fucking own, and I will keep it fucking pushing. While she pregnant for 9 months, he can get more pregnant. Wow, some of these people are moralists. Nah, no more kids at 40, because what I look like, I'm gonna be a sandbag at that time. I'm telling you, like, when you're 40, you're not thinking about having sex like that. Like, you're seeing it like, okay, it's a pleasure, but like that's not all you're thinking with. You're not just thinking with that. Like, you're thinking about, what are the repercussions if I sleep with this person? What will happen if I invite this person into my energy? Like, you're thinking about long-term things, not, okay, I'm gonna just sleep with this person because they're like fine. Like, they have to bring something. Like, you're not gonna just be involving yourself with people. And it's like, you're too fucking old for that, bro. That, like, 40 is the age to, like, now start, enjoying the stuff your kids are doing. I fucking hate when I meet people that are like 30 something, almost 40, and they're still in the streets thinking that they're fucking 20. Like, I have an uncle like that, and it's so annoying. It's like, bitch, you fucking fucked up in life. I'm not trying to raise no kids, I'm trying to sleep. Exactly. Are you a racist towards old people? I never knew that you could be a racist towards young or old people, but no, I'm not a racist towards old people. I'm saying spiritually and finding ways to save money when I got multiple ladies and any kids. If you want to save money, then don't have kids. Ideally, all of them are spiritual. So you have friends, I would say. Friends, because you're only sleeping with one. I got none now, just possibles. Well, you had to do something to chase these women away because something ain't right here. I think Risk is an old racist. And if he's not an old racist man, he is a robot because he must be from the way back in the days and he's still racist till this day. Damn near ready to die and still have that hate in their heart from way back in the day, which is crazy. I'm only 5'3". Okay, so you probably have an insecurity about your height, and then you feel like you need to substitute it by having multiple women, which is some bullshit. I can barely get one lady at 5'3". I see. I see what you mean. But at the same time, like, don't let that get to you. If you're a great guy, you're a good person, you'll find somebody, but you can't just settle for less. You know, I've seen many short guys, short kings, still get good women. There's somebody out there for everybody. I've seen some crazy ass people. I'm like, oh shit, I would have never found a pair for you. I would have never, like, if somebody told me, like, pair this person up with someone, I could probably do it if I know somebody that's like good for that person. Like if I could think of a friend or something. But I've seen some people where I'm like, you're so unique. Like I wouldn't know who I would see you with. But there's somebody for everybody. I have a issue keeping a woman because I am bi. Ontario. I have to check his profile to kind of before I opinionate. Ontario. Oh, he's Haitian too. Okay. Ontario, after seeing your picture and after hearing that you're bi and it's hard for you to keep a woman, I think it would help if you start with that with some women because that's important to know. And you should find somebody one day. Now for my questions. Okay, go ahead. Ontario looks like the nerdy type. No, he's just a bisexual man. I can cash app you $5 more. Send them. Ask all the questions you want. Send me the money. If you don't have no girlfriend to send the money to, you want to waste your money, you want to send the money, you want it to go to a great cause, send it to me. Send it to me. I will keep it safe for you. Back talk. Hi, friend. I always lead with it. You always start the conversation like that. You are young and very beautiful. Thank you, Mosaic. I'm definitely not nerdy. Okay, Ontario, this would be my advice, especially because you come from Haiti. I feel like growing up, especially with Haitian family, they're not really so accepting of like people being gay in general. It's like really frowned upon. So I feel like you being gay, you will have to set the tone straight from the get-go of like what your expectations are, what it is that you're looking for from a girl, or just to let her know, like, you know, if you want to talk to her sometimes and talk to someone else also, or if you want to have a relationship with like a man and also have a relationship with her, because some girls are into that. Like some girls are into like having sex with multiple guys and they would be up for it. But I think it becomes a problem with some women when you don't hear that from the get-go. So they're probably thinking like, okay, this is a straight guy and like I have a chance with him. But then they hear that you're into other guys, and then it's like, you know, now it changes the dynamic for them. They might not see you in a way where they can take you seriously anymore because maybe that person is straight. But if there's girls out there that are into having threesomes with other guys, there might be a girl out there for you that's going to like to talk to you and to accept the fact that you have a boyfriend. And she could just be like, this is my boyfriend Ontario, and this is his boyfriend, and Ontario is, you know, dating the both of us. And like, bitch, people are gonna get over it. People are gonna get fucking over it. Hopefully you can have different streams, which I got on a list. I'm gonna send you. Okay, sweetie. Money is the root to all evil. Money is the root to all evil, but we need it to survive. So at the end of the day, hello. Question one, where were you born? Okay, so I was born in Paterson, New Jersey, and it's probably like a few miles away from Manhattan. So it's really close to the city. A lot of people that are from Paterson in New Jersey, it's basically the Section 8 of like that part of New Jersey that's right next to New York City, which is next to Manhattan and all of the city stuff in New York City. But a lot of people that live in Paterson or grow up in Paterson, they spend a lot of their time being raised or, you know, for the weekend in New York City since it's so close by. We don't really spend time in the other parts of New Jersey. We spend time more in New York because it's closer to us. And I love where I'm from, but it's the Section 8, so it's a lot of problematic people there and a lot of people that need help, unfortunately, but it is where I'm from. Question two, how long you've been in New York City? So going back to the first question, is pretty much the same thing. I was born in Paterson in Jersey, but I've spent every summer pretty much of my life always in New York, always in New Jersey, because, you know, as somebody that's from here, you could be somewhere maybe in the winter time, like, yo, we out to DR, we're gonna go to Florida or whatever, but New Yorkers love to stay in New York for the summertime, so we don't like to be other places. Like, traveling is for the time of the year that's cold. Nice. I was born in Orange, New Jersey. Okay, I know about Orange, New Jersey. It's not far from Paterson. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Nice. Brooklyn is not what it used to be, but I still like it. I mean, it's very gentrified now, and it's a very different version of what it used to be. I feel like back then it was more authentic, it was more cultural, there was more like of a something there, and now it's not. Like, we just don't have the same people. Like, we have a whole bunch of people from other places living in Brooklyn now. So all of the native Brooklyn New Yorkers and all of the native New Yorkers in general from here are being basically kicked out, and all these rich people are taking over the city. And it's kind of sad because they're getting rid of like the culture here. I was raised as a kid in East Orange, New Jersey, and I went to Broadway, New Jersey High School. That's nice. I have a lot of friends in East Orange. My friend has a studio over there and a sneaker store, and it's cool. I used to like to go to that diner, the one that's like open, like, I don't know if it's 24 hours or until like 5 in the morning, or I don't know. I think it's 24 hours. Yeah, the rats used to taste better back then. I can't believe people eat rats, bro. I really feel like they sell rats at the Chinese places. And that was an adult in Elizabeth and became spiritually homeless and came to New York City. Been in New York City since 2006. Yeah. Like when I was in Jersey, I was living in Jersey in 2019, and I was there in Patterson. I was living in Patterson, and a lot of my family still live there, so that's just where I feel more comfortable. And it's like there's a little bit more peace there, even though it's like there's a lot of hood beef. But if you're not part of the hood beef, there is a little bit more of like a calmness compared to the city. But if you don't want to have a car, then New York is the place for you, because I had a car, but I sold it and I just decided to move here to the city and just take transportation. And honestly, I don't regret it. The only time I miss my car is like in the winter, but I could take an Uber. Like I really don't have nowhere to go. Like I go to work and that's it. I might move to Delaware. How is Delaware like? I'm not sure. I've never really heard anybody that lives in Delaware. I don't know anybody. But I mean, should do your research before you go there. Do you still have a driver's license though? I have a driver's license. I could drive if I wanted to, but I like driving. Like I enjoy it, but in New York it's just so much traffic and people drive so close. It's like it's more possibility of an accident. And on top of that, there's a lot of speed cameras that are charging you when you drive past. So it's expensive. It's not even just because of the like inconveniences of having a car in New York. It's because of it's expensive. Question 3, what age did you lose your virginity? So I lost my virginity at 16. I was actually in DR and I was talking to this boy the entire summer. And I was like trying to date him and take him seriously and marry him and everything. Like I was young. So, you're seeing all these beautiful things that you want with this guy. And then I lost my virginity like after like 3 months of talking to him. We only were kissing and like holding hands and like spending the day together at the park. We would spend like a lot of the days together at the park, but we would always, my bad guys, we will always have like parental supervision. And then finally he took me to the beach because like we were always being watched. So we actually, like, I lost my virginity inside of the ocean and it hurt so bad because of the water. And we were young and dumb, so like we ended up like getting out and it was just like a waste of time. So I never counted that as the time I lost my virginity because it just happened so fast and it hurt, and like he just had to take it out because of the friction of the water. But yep, 16. New York is for driving. You could drive in New York, but it depends where you live. New York isn't for driving. Exactly. I lost my virginity to a lady who was 13 years older than me. I moved in with from my parents' home at 19. Damn, that probably traumatized you. Wow, you did? Yeah. LOL, AL for you. People learn, guys. I don't regret anything. I think I learned something valuable in all these little situations. It was worth it. Only much older ladies were attracted to me at 5'3". Oh, like I see what you mean. I'm fucking exhausted. Let me see a picture of Actualist Equa. I've been talking to this man this whole time and I have not seen a picture of him. Oh, look at this guy. Okay, I see. The thing is, Actualist, is that he want a relationship, but I think that he has some insecurities, like his height. Everybody has insecurities. I have a crooked tooth, and people be talking shit about it. But I mean, nah, I'm just truly spiritual. What are your beliefs? What are your beliefs? Best way to get a relationship is not to look for a relationship. That's a fact. That is a fact. My phone has been like dying so fast. I gotta go back to the charger. I'm actually 5'2", so we're about the same height. I'm actually 5'1.5", but my license says 5'2". I've been wanting to be more spiritual too, but the thing is like I don't have anybody to talk to about those things. I want to talk to somebody about like, things that I'm hearing out here. Like people are doing witchcraft, people are like, transportating, and, dimensions. Like I would love to talk to somebody about all those things because I see those videos, but it's like I don't want people to be like, oh my God, this girl's crazy. The best way to get a relationship is to not look for one. I'm aware that all is God at a balancing act. That is true. If there's anything I believe is that things do happen for a reason. Okay, so my spirituality is God balance actualism. Hey, whatever floats your boat, gotta flow with your intuition spiritually. It's fake, it's like magic. I don't know. I feel like you talking about voodoo. That's probably what you're talking about. But people have different ways to cope with stuff, you guys. Somebody might like be like using God as, something to cope. And I'm not trying to tell you that God is not real. That's not what I'm saying, because I could even believe that God is real, right? But I could also think of the possibility, like, damn, what if all of this is fake? Like, what if God doesn't exist? What if spirituality doesn't exist? What if, like, none of these things that we hear exist? Like, what if space doesn't even exist? And they're telling us that to try to, like, mislead us. And really what exists is the ocean, and that's it. That's what we actually know to be space. But they're telling us that there's something else out there to try to, like, put fear in our hearts so we could be more obedient. You get what I'm saying? Like, people never question things, but why don't people question the fact that, like, what if we're being told all of these things about space and all of these other shits that are happening, even history, to be manipulated in a certain way? Because, of course, there's certain things you can prove, and there's a lot of stuff out there, but I would like to have a person that I could speak to about spiritual things, like, I don't know about spirituality, so how I may talk to somebody about spiritual things is like, this is how this made me feel. And it could affect you in the dream state. Like, it could affect you and show up in your subconscious dreams, and now you're having nightmares. Like, that is a spiritual conversation for me. But I don't know about, like, the real deep stuff. Like, I kind of try to avoid those conversations because they're kind of scary, and nobody really like opens up about like their beliefs. No, spells are fake, witchcraft is fake. I love that you read what we say and seem like you love to listen and learn. No, I really do want to listen and learn, because I want to understand, and I want to also, like, see the possibilities and see the things out there. You're a rare, special, beautiful lady. Thank you so much. No, met witchcraft and spell is fake. I hear you. You don't have a New York City attitude. When I get mad, it really comes out. But, sometimes I like to think that I talk like a regular human. And you don't know that I'm from New York until I start getting upset. And I have to start, like, and then you kind of hear it. You hear it in certain tones. I love my New York women. Dolo knows what he's talking about. Jake lies. Do you smoke or drink beer? I'm smoking right now. You have a New York accent. Uh-oh. The Luna. Hi, girl. I don't smoke or drink. You see? Because maybe you see it. I'm so sorry, you guys. Like, I got disconnected because my dad called me. Yo, I hope I didn't miss these freaking comments, because my dad called me, you guys. Hold on, I'm gonna catch back up to the comments. So, Actualist said that he doesn't smoke or drink, and The thing is, like, I understand he probably feels that way because of a spiritual reason. Hey, babes, the Luna girl. Hey, I don't like to record smoking. You passed like it's a call. You paused. Yeah, no, I had a call from my dad. She looks mad good, no bullshit, thank you. Follow her just in case it ends in 1 minute. Oh, you guys. No, it wasn't gonna end. It's that my dad called me. Hey, girl. Hey. Bigo prohibits smoking while live. Yeah, I'll just wait then. I usually like get off the camera, but I don't want to disappoint any of you guys out there. I really don't want to disappoint. Okay. Sometimes they end the live with a 10-minute no smoking ban. No, they've never like told me that. I don't try to be disrespectful or nothing, but that's why I'm just like, you know what, I could wait. It's not serious like that. How much do you smoke and what exactly? Okay, so like, bro, I really don't want nobody judging me or nothing for like but I keep it real. Like, I'm real to myself. I like to keep it real with other people. I feel like living in a lie is more stressful than to just be honest with people. So I don't try to do nothing that I wouldn't even be proud of myself. So, you know, I think you're taking it to a complete extreme when you're like doing like heavy drugs or drugs that could show up in your system. And I know weed is like one of those things, but you know, I feel like it's more like a herb, and I have opened up about it before to people. Vape, I don't vape at all. I don't vape. I don't do nothing, no jewels, no, none of that. I just don't see why people do that. Like, you're just smoking a battery. So I don't like to vape or smoke none of that type of stuff. And for a long time, I was a hookah girl, but it was because culturally, like, a lot of Dominicans know a lot about hookah. So I did it just to make money, but it's not like I, you know, smoked on the weekend. A lot of the people like that I know like to smoke hookah, but I think it's a social thing, but I don't do it like frequently. Maybe it's a social, like as a social thing. And the same thing for some, like drinking. I might drink socially, but it's not like I'll agree to drink. Like, I have to be in the mood or we have to be out. I'm not going to drink in the house. And I'm not gonna buy liquor to drink in the house. Like, maybe champagne if we're celebrating, maybe like to drink liquor if we're out and it's a social thing, but I wouldn't pay for liquor. Like, I'm not a regular drinker. I'm a social drinker, and I'm a social smoker when it comes to like hookah, and that's it. I wouldn't smoke a cigarette. I have never smoked a cigarette because I don't like the smell. It's too strong. So I've never had the urge to want to smoke a cigarette, but I think that smoking weed was picked up through like my friends and like social things. Like, people smoke weed sometimes just to have something to talk about, and then just to like, you know, do something socially. So smoking weed is the only thing that I do on my own. Like, nobody tells me to do that. It's not a social thing. That's something that I do spend my money on, and I do that. But like I said, I have opened up about wanting to stop, and sometimes I'm very conflicted because I see myself like resorting to go to smoke weed because there's nothing to do, or it's a habit already, or like, you know, it's helping me cope with like a depression or something. And then it makes me feel bad because I'm like, you know, maybe this is why I can't have like such a spiritual relationship with like whatever's out there or whatever, because I kind of like feel bad like that I am smoking. I feel like I should stop because it's just, I'm ready for a change basically. Oh, that's weed. Yeah, I only smoke weed. That's about it. Oh, so you're not addicted. No, I could stop whenever I want. I've been trying to like tell myself to stop, but every time I do that, it's just like I'm like, oh, there's nothing to do. Like, I'm already so used to doing this, and like I do it by myself just to like pass time, or just to like, I just got used to doing it. Like, I got used to crushing it up like in the grinder. I got used to like, you know, making it look real nice and neat. I got used to the process. And then the thing is, I wouldn't be smoking at all.
I wouldn't even be drinking at all. Like, even if it was a social thing, if I was surrounding myself with people that were doing different things that did not have to do that with that. I feel like normally when people have like a party or something, everybody's just like drinking. Like, oh, you want a beer or something when you go anywhere, a baptism, a baby shower, whatever. Like, people are eating and then people are drinking next thing you know, even if it's at an after party or a family thing or whatever. So I feel like it's about where you're putting yourself, like the surroundings, because I go to work and like my coworkers love to drink coffee and they're always offering me coffee. They have even brought me coffee thinking I was going to drink it. And I'm like, do you guys want to split this coffee? Because I don't want it. And it's about who you surround yourself with. Like sometimes I start eating the food my coworkers start eating because I see them most of the time throughout the week. So I see myself like eating the stuff that they eat, even the drinks like boba tea. I'm like, this is so fucking stupid, boba tea. But it's like what they're all like following each other's trends. And I'm just like, I don't fucking want boba tea, but I'll try it. Okay, fine. So it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's about who you surround yourself with, even if that's your own coworkers from work or it's your family and your family's some alcoholics. Like, if you decided I want to like go to a coffee shop in the morning because you've been addicted to drinking and you want to like kind of get out of that and make different type of friends, you might start going to a coffee shop and that's an improvement. But if you've been addicted to coffee for a long time and you want to start like focusing on your health to start drinking juice, you're going to put yourself in that environment to start making that change. So people go through different phases. I'm just trying to get out of this though. You have a car? I sold my car when I moved back to New York City. I got you now. Yeah. Some smoke weed to be more creative and freestyle. It helps me mostly, like I would say, with my body pain, like cramps or like muscles, like pain up here and tension and cramps, and that's what it helps me with. You try to be clear. Yeah, I definitely do try to be clear. I do try to explain myself very well. And that's the thing, like I said, like I feel like in all my relationships with my parents, with my friends, with my all my relationships, I try to be very honest and I try to be very like forward and open with what I have going on. Cause like I said, I was even disappointed in myself when I saw that I was like smoking weed and I was surrounding myself with these people. But like I never thought that I would be smoking weed is the thing. Like I remember a time where that just wasn't my personality. It wasn't who I was. And then, you get to that point and you're like, oh my God, how did we get here? Like, I remember not doing this and this was not part of my routine. But you then, end up in that situation and you're just like, how am I going to get myself out? Like, obviously, you can stop smoking whenever you want and just say, like, all right, I'm going to quit. But then also, I kind of think to myself, like, all right, quit. And then what? Like, I don't put my time into anything else, which is why I haven't actually quit. Like, I've been slowing down, which I feel is an improvement. And I know in my heart, I've had moments where I'm like, I'm just going to stop. And then it might last like 1 or 2 days. And then I'm just like, all right, like, what the fuck are we doing? And then it's like, I want to find hobbies and things to occupy me so I could decrease that urge. And it's not an urge because it's not an addiction. If I really wanted to, like, I could go days, and I've had to go days in certain situations. Like, I go for a trip to a different country, like to visit my grandma, and I can't smoke weed while I'm out there. Like, it's not like I'm gonna lose my mind or I'm gonna fucking be like, like, fucked. I'm not gonna be fucked up, but it's like, what I'm saying is, with my everyday routine, like if I'm not traveling, if I'm not occupying my time, it's just like something that I see comfort in because I'm used to it and I'm not putting my time anywhere else. So I do it when I have like free time. I got to slow down my questions while you're explaining yourself. uh, I put the most into being a YouTuber. That's really nice. I be officializing videos on iMovie. I'm really happy for you on YouTube. I'm gonna follow you so I could look into that stuff for you. I'm really happy that you're happy and that you're doing your stuff on YouTube. I do have work tomorrow, you guys. It's so sad. I have work tomorrow. I felt like my weekend just like disappeared like that. What do you think about someone being the chosen one? I think about somebody being the chosen one. I personally feel like some people are from different time periods and some people are from different cultures. So there is certain things that happen in the world that certain cultures are not even gonna fucking understand. Like, let's just take a tribe, for example, that they don't really see humans actually because they're like still kind of living like with the with the idea that there isn't like a whole bunch of people out there. They're living in like little islands and in places where there's like tribes and it's only them. Like, you've only seen the same 20 people all your life and you've never left that property, and anybody that tries to enter that property you probably killed, so people already know not to go in there. So it makes those people oblivious to a world that exists out there. So it's like those people wouldn't be able to be quote unquote a chosen one, because to be a chosen one you have to be really empathetic and you have to really understand where people come from and be able to understand different cultures, different ways of communicating to people. You have to have some type of patience. You have to have a lot of different qualities that a lot of people are not going to be able to have, and that's what I would feel would make a chosen one. Do you think God has sent the chosen in these times? I definitely do think so, because a lot of the things that are in the Bible are coming true to this day. And the thing is, that's why I always say I shy away from these conversations that have to do with spirituality, because some people could get really, really passionate about them. And the thing is, some people are like Muslims, some people are Christians, some people are Catholics, some people are different types of Catholics, some people are different type of Christians. So, even though everybody has a similar belief as to like the story of creation, or of, okay, we can all agree that there is a God, or even if you don't want to agree that, we can all agree that there is something, whatever. Some people even believe in moons. So the thing is, I do feel that the stuff that's happening in the Bible is happening for a reason, and it's happening in the order that it's like all these predictions are actually happening. So, it makes you kind of look at things like I do feel we are all authentically supposed to be doing everything we're supposed to be doing, and this is all like meant to happen how it's supposed to happen. So I do believe that. But I do also believe we have free will. But I just believe that the creator kind of knew how things were gonna plan out, and he kind of written it, or like everyone, I don't know. I feel like everybody kind of is like okay with what he decided to do, and then that's why people have deja vus. Like, we've all foreseen our lives, and then now that our lives is playing out, people have deja vus as kind of like a little reminder. Like, you agreed to be here. This is a task that I sent you on to accomplish certain things, and you were supposed to be here. I kind of feel that way. Some are just chosen special ones besides the chosen ones for the country or the world Messiah. A chosen special one versus the chosen one versus the traveling Messiah. The thing is, Actualist, you are, you live in your own world of what you believe to be true, because you're already on this journey of being spiritual and, you know, what your belief systems are. That's what I'm kind of explaining right now. Like, might not be someone else's belief systems. Females keep secrets. I don't know how you're gonna just stereotype women like that, but males reveal truth. There is billions, okay? When I'm talking about billions, there is billions of people in the world. So for you to stereotype a whole, not even race, a whole gender of people is crazy. Females keep secrets. I feel you're traumatized, or you have, like, you know, some things to sort out in your personal life, or things that you saw as a kid. Males reveal truth without being asked, and women reveal truth without being asked too. You know, I think that people date or take the trauma that they see from their family and they like mix it with their own personal life, and then they start feeling like that's what they deserve, or they take bad relationships and then they're traumatized and then they can't like move past it. Huh? Uh-huh. You what? You want to talk? You said, do I have anything to say to you? I tried to talk to you when you were in the bathroom. Did you try or you just look at me? I don't know. I felt like I was just gonna let you finish showering and then I was gonna talk. Did you try? Have you tried? Yes, that's why I was in there. You didn't say anything. Mm-hmm. So you want to have a conversation? I'm asking you if you have anything to say. If not. Yes, we can have a conversation, but I'm gonna get off live so we can have a conversation. So. Well, guys, thank you so much for being here with me today and joining me. So I'm going to give it like another 5 seconds and then I'm going to end the live. But thank you guys for showing love. Okay, guys, well, have a great night. Thank you guys so much for everything.